Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Shirley Ballas facts video. So I've got 10 facts I think you might know or you might not know. Depends really, because there aren't many Shirley Ballas facts on the internet, so it was very hard for me to find one. So you're gonna have to put up with this, okay? I'm terrible at accents. Terrible at accents, I really am. Okay, so back to the point. So yeah, Shirley Ballas facts. So some of these are really obvious facts, but some of these you might know, some of these you might not. It depends on how big a fan you are, whether you've only just heard of her, or whether you are one of her biggest fans. It depends. So anyway, I know quite a few people who love Shirley Ballas as much as I do. So anyway, here we go. Let's see how many you know. Number 1, her full name is Shirley Annette Ballas. So I think that most of you will know that her name is Shirley Ballas, but I'm not sure how many of you would know her middle name. Her middle name is Annette. Number 2, her brother committed suicide on the 5th December 2005, and she didn't celebrate Christmas for 11 years. She only really began to celebrate Christmas again this year, and it was partly because Strictly inspired her to, which is lovely. I've always said that Strictly can make things always seem alright and that. It's just like Kevin Clifton said when he got voted off with Susan this year. It really can make you feel happy despite all the problems in the world, and she hadn't properly celebrated Christmas since 2005, so it was really nice, and yeah, she finally celebrated Christmas this year. Yeah, her brother David committed suicide in December 2005. It was quite unexpected, and they didn't really know that he was going to do it. But yeah, he did, and it left Shirley distraught, and her family as well. Number 3, she had weight issues as a teenager, and even now she won't finish an entire sandwich. Now this one is one that you might not know, to be honest. Yeah, when she was younger, she had a lot of bullying, which meant that she, when she got married at 17, she fluctuated weight and that, which meant that, yeah, she had a lot of weight issues, and yeah. Number 4, she's been married twice, and she first got married when she was 17. She was first married to Sammy Stopford, who was her dance partner. Then she met Mark Alexander Ballas Sr., also known as Corky Ballas, and they got married and they had a son, Mark Alexander Ballas Jr. There's two, Mark Alexander Ballas Jr. is Mark Ballas, is in the one that dances on Dancing with the Stars, her son, and Mark Alexander Ballas Sr. is Corky Ballas. Most people know him as Corky. And yeah, he's Mark Jr.'s father and Shirley's ex-husband. Oh, that's so complicated. Sorry, I'm in a giggly mood today. Okay, please have to get a woman. Okay, number 5, she trained with Len Goodman as a teenager, and ironically, she took over Len Goodman as her judge. So she actually trained with him as a teenager, which is really interesting. A lot of people don't know that. Number 6, her husband Corky started dating Christina Rehanoff when Shirley and Corky broke up, meaning that she'd already fallen victim to the Strictly curse before she even joined the show. Yeah, Corky ran off with Christina Rehanoff, who was a professional dancer on Strictly for 5-6 years maybe. I don't really know, I never liked her, so I wouldn't know. She left in 2015. So yeah, technically Shirley fell victim to the Strictly curse when she wasn't even on it. Number 7, she taught Brendan Cole. Now a lot of people might not know that because they had a bit of beef this year, didn't they, Shirley and Brendan? And yeah, she taught Brendan a long time ago. She described him as feisty, but she enjoyed working with him and she could always control him and keep him in check. So, yeah. Number 8. Her maiden name was Rich, and ironically, she came from a very poor housing estate in Wallasey. So, yeah, her maiden name was Rich, Shirley Annette Rich, and she turned out to be, she used to live on a very small housing estate in Wallasey, and she was extremely poor when she was younger. So it's quite funny that her maiden name was Rich, but she actually wasn't rich. It was quite ironic. I don't know whether anyone else sees that, but yeah, it's quite ironic, isn't it? Number 9. She retired at Blackpool, which meant that going back to Blackpool in 2017 was very emotional for her. Yeah, her last, she danced last in Blackpool, in the Blackpool Tower, which obviously meant a lot to her when she went back. That's why she found going there so emotional, and that because it reminded her of when she retired. And number 10, obvious one, everybody's going to know it, and I'm really ashamed of having to put this in, but I could only find 9 and I had to put the most obvious one in. She is the Queen of Latin. Yeah, I know, obvious. Everybody knows that, yeah, I know. Don't give me hate for it, because I told you, I found 9 good facts and then I couldn't find another one, so I went for that one. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and to my Shirley Ballas fans, how many of these did you know? How many did you get right? Did you know all of them? Did you know some of them? Did you know none of them? So comment in the comments box how many you knew or whatever, so that would be lovely. See how many you knew in that, and yeah, please subscribe and like, and I'll be back with more videos soon. Bye!